You'll never hear from us again.
You promise?
What's up, guys? Boy Benny. We're living in a movie is what all the kids say, and sometimes it actually does feel like that if you're paying attention. And this is the part of the movie where all the evil plans of the bad guys backfire and the superhero comes back to life. Check this out. This is the Billionaires Bloomberg Index. The profiles of the world's richest 500 people, biggest movers, compare the fortunes, and so on. On this list, obviously, you have Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Steve Ballmer, he's from Microsoft, Warren Buffett, you know these people. Larry Ellison, Larry Page, Sergey Brin, these are the Google guys, right? And then you have a bunch of people, I don't really know who a bunch of the other people are. Some foreign, some domestic, some presumably, right? And you go through the billionaires list. You can sort of see the fame of the names begin to sort of like drop off, right? You end up not knowing who all these people are, but they're holy, there's a lot of billionaires out there. Now, here's something that is particularly interesting, ladies and gentlemen, is if you look for a very special name on this list, one Don Trump, maybe you've heard of him, one Donald Trump. Well, what you end up getting is 350, right there. 350. Donald Trump became $4 billion richer this week, putting him over some of the saltiest, most seething libs like Mark Cuban right here. And even George Soros. Oh, that's gotta sting. Look at that. Donald Trump. Ooh, baby. Is richer than George Soros at $7.48 billion. Look at the headlines now. Donald Trump is now richer than George Soros, on track to overtake Mark Cuban. He has overtaken Mark Cuban. Trump's net worth jumped to $4 billion this year because his stock went public in Truth Social. He's now richer than George Soros. And imagine the amount of horrors that George Soros has wrought upon our nation with his money, and now Trump is richer. Donald Trump is now richer than George Soros and is set to overtake Mark Cuban. The former president's net worth soared by $4 billion to an estimated $7.2 billion. This is an older article. Trump is now 350. Wow. And above the likes of Netflix co-founder Reed Hastings and Gordon Getty and Home Depot co-founder Bernie Marcus. Holy cannoli. Trump's media company valued at $8 billion, surging in first day of the trades more than the New York Times and Mattel. More than New York Times. Pretty amazing. Breaking Donald Trump is now richer than Mark Cuban. Ooh, the salt, it flows. It is flowing. You can see the salt. You can taste the salt. Oh, it is so tasty. How's it feel now, Joy? Joy Reid squealing and squawking about $500 million rulings against Donald Trump for victimless crimes. By the way, speaking of people who are victims of crime, Trump is a victim of a crime. Trump is a victim of theft because Joy Reid stole Trump's hair. Okay? Period. That's it. Joy Reid stole Trump's hair. That is the real crime. The crime is theft. Should sue. Donald Trump passed Mark Cuban, George Soros. Oh, yeah. 2024. Teflon Don. They keep coming at him. Can't stump the Trump, says producer ALX. Trump's net worth is back on. The 500 richest people, the salty libs, continue to pour salt.
Company are exploding higher again today. The company, formerly known as the Trump Media and Technology Group, only has one real product. That's Truth Social, and it's barely making any money. It's losing users. But Trump's stake in the company means his net worth has more than doubled, at least on paper. For the first time ever, he's made it onto the Bloomberg list of the 500 richest people in the world, and he clocks in as of this morning at 377.
I mean, like think about how much horrors have been wrought in the world by George Soros. Every one of these cities that's going to hell, this is a George Soros prosecutor the Democrat majorities or whatever hope that they have is all because George Soros funded these dark money, left-wing, grass tops groups to go and protest and agitate and burn American cities down and be little Marxist soldiers for the left. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Trump's richer than Soros. So what can we do now? Stock in Trump's Truth Social halted after volatility after jumping 50% market debut, then dropping. Trump's social media stock surges on first day of trading, of course, making Trump one of the 500 richest people on earth. We thought that it would be the Trump sneakers, actually, that did that. We thought it'd be the Trump sneakers. My MFN president, $1,000 of Trump purchased. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an amazing little week for Trump. Quite the romp. On Bill Maher, the lefty seething panelists cried and whined, Mitch muled about the fact that Donald Trump's the luckiest guy on earth.
No, he actually just got this guy is the luckiest guy in the world, but Trump Social, Trump Social, it's Trump Social, but Truth Social just got permission to go public.
Right.
And so his stake, because it's a meme stock, a little like GameStop, is worth $3.5 billion right now, and it could go higher if people bid it up. So.
He definitely made a deal with the devil at some
Something.
Because he always lucks out on everything.
Yeah.
He has the best enemies. Look at Michael Avenatti. Look at Fani Willis now in Georgia. The best enemies.
Right.
It helps him so much.
And Merrick Garland f***ed it all up. He's dithered for... Now we're probably not even going to see any of the trials. He just always lucks his way into everything.
So much salt, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Trump, when asked how he's going to pay his bond in New York, had this epic thug life moment from earlier this week. Cash. Cash. Yeah. So we're excited about it. If you go back to the little billionaires list, it's very interesting to see who's at the who's rivaling George Soros at the very top. You can obviously see that Elon Musk used to be atop this list. Elon Musk goes back and forth, up and down, right? Year-to-date change, negative 40 billion. This is, I think, because of Tesla stock, right? There's an implosion going on with EVs, and I think that's what most of that is accounting for. Elon Musk, back and forth on the top of this list. He hates George Soros. Man, Elon Musk really, really going after George Soros. But dude, Elon, you have like 400x the wealth of George Soros. So you imagine how you could help the country. Come on, boy. We love Elon. We love Elon. Last thing we'd ever want is like demand more money from him. The guy's giving us free speech on X, so that's priceless, right? But man, it's amazing to see the outsized power that someone like George Soros has. George Soros sitting here, $6 billion is a lot of money. But Elon Musk has thousands of percentages more money than George Soros does.
You tweeted this thing about George Soros. Well, I'm looking for it because I want to make sure I quote it properly. But, I mean, you know what you wrote. But you basically...
It reminds me of Magneto. It's just like, calm down, people. This is not like made a case out of it.
You also... you said he wants to erode the very fabric of civilization, and Soros hates humanity. Like, when you do something like that, do you
I think that's true. That's my opinion.
Okay, but why share it? Why share it? Especially, why share it when people who buy Teslas may not agree with you, advertisers on Twitter may not agree with you? Why not just say, hey, I think this. You can tell me. We can talk about it over there. You can tell your friends. But why share it widely?
I mean, this is freedom of speech. I'm allowed to say what I want.
You absolutely.
The reporter. You are allowed his freedom of speech. So why are you using freedom of speech? Shut up, hack, man. What? Like, Elon? Come on. Elon, sit down with us for an interview. You won't get questions like this. Don Lemon. Like, why do you get these kind of questions? Seriously, these guys, honestly. Imagine if Elon really like put his muscle in and actually got involved in elections. Biden is already panicking. It says that behind the scenes, Biden has grown angry and anxious about re-election effort. According to NBC, Joe Biden is like screaming at the White House. Joe Biden was seething. He began to shout and swear when hearing the recent polling. Ooh, baby. Zip, zip, zip. Also, obviously, blacks and Hispanics and whites, and everyone hates Joe Biden. Everyone hates Chris. Everyone hates Joe. That's what this is. That's the sitcom we're living in. Everyone hates Joe Biden. So time to unite and win. Unite and win. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Celebrate with us. Donald Trump richer than George Soros. Stay based. See you.